virtual reality, and transporting somebody to a world virtually has been around for quite a while in science fiction. So things like Star Trek's holodeck, or some works by William Gibson and Neuromancer and other works have talked about this idea for a long time, but the technology just hasn't really been there. There were some attempts in the 90s to try and do it, but just as the processing power and the technology to create the lenses to allow you to focus on something that nearby without obviously completely straining your eyes just wasn't around. And that was kind of the case until 2012, when a guy did a Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign for what he called the Oculus. And he felt that the time had come, the technology was there, that we can actually create virtual reality as we know it today. And in March 2013, the first real modern headset that looks like this and that was kind of functional came out. It's very big and boxy and heavy. Even though it was only 7 years ago, it was very primitive compared to this kit right here. It only had 3 degrees of freedom, so it could track your head's rotation, but not any lateral or any other kind of movement. And it tracked it using a gyroscope, which is quite inaccurate compared to some of the tracking methods that I'll get to, more modern ones. It was so successful, and a lot of people thought that VR was going to be massive and take over everything. So much so that in March 2014, a year after the DK1, Facebook bought Oculus company, driven by Mark Zuckerberg himself, because he really loves the idea of people having Facebook screens strapped to their faces. And the development continued on these ones, and they got less bulky, lighter, cheaper, better resolution, lower latency, and so on. And in 2016 as well, another company entered the market, HTC. They produced the Vive. And the Vive came with a major innovation, and the thing that kind of inspired me to start experimenting with virtual reality, called room scale VR. So beyond just being able to track your head as it would rotate, you could also track your head positionally, which means that you can move around in a virtual space and look around very naturally, and your controllers that look like this are also motion tracked. So if you want to interact with something in the 3D space, you could put your hand there and interact with it, rather than just pressing buttons on a keyboard while looking around it. So it's all very interactive and very real. Just come stand here in the middle of the garden area.
Yeah.
So you should be in Anne Frank's house.
No, I see a carpet.
See there by your index finger is a trigger, so when it says point there, you point that laser, and where it says to point, and if you pull that trigger, you'll move there.
I'm seeing the bookshelf close up now. How do I get out of that?
Turn around.
What's the zoom?
Oh, okay. There's the
Walk
front
out the
door.
room now.
I don't think you're allowed to go out the front door as Anne Frank.
Just watch where I'm going, eh?
Yeah.
That's a kitchen.
So that's the grid is there to warn you when you get close to.
I've got a red circle there. Don't go past there.
Don't go past there.
I love this hand. My God.
Wait, there's another one for you. Let me just 2 hands.
2 hands at yourself.
2 hands for beginners.
Unreal.
Over here, if I go around there, I'm going to go down the stairs. You can see the stairs and it follows down. As I look here, I can't see anybody. In front of me is a bookshelf with all files on and a map. And it says here, Mark Iver Feiner Vruchten Jam.
Just go down the stairs.
Guys, this is weird. I cannot see any of you in the room. I'm in a little world all of my own.
Hey, the
the rest.
bookshelf's
I think
moving
they
towards me.
Now if you point the little laser pin at something and press the bottom trigger, you move towards it apparently.
What do you see, Ian?
The room is pretty
see
close to
birds.
the windows. And over there's a map, there's a door. It's funny, you can see a handrail, but I can't touch it.
So it's certainly some experiences of people walking on a plank over an
Oh, my
abyss.
word. Hands there.
So there we go. There's another spooky hand.
Don't fall down the
Press
stairs.
these buttons,
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of, if you point those laser pointers somewhere on the floor and you press the trigger, you'll move there.
It's amazing, eh?
I'm in a corner here, there's the stairs, okay, round the stairs, and there's another door. I'm stuck in a corner. There's a coat rack here, and a wall, and another wall, and a door, and a door, and stairs going up.
Find a
I
map.
think I'm in
and
the
get out of
dungeon
there.
here. How do I get out?
Are your stairs
You
going
take the
up?
headset off.
Yes.
Mine were going down.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs here.
Don't walk around too much, Penny.
Ooh, it says I can't, okay. Okay, I'm stuck here. How do I get out of here?
Go
Take
to
your
the
headset off.
horses. Go to the right.
Horse, go.
See that there by your index finger is the trigger. So I think if you point to one
Oh,
of
the
the...
wrong, I was pressing a button at the bottom. Now what? My feet. My feet are pointing which way? Ooh.
If you press the one that says
Now it's
delete,
all gone squares. Thank you. This is amazing.
Go, horse, go, go, go.
You just see where we're at here. You can stream the video to something outside so you can see what they're saying. It's just you
Don't walk
No,
around.
no, no, no.
Grab the cup.
need electricity for that
Don't go
one.
downstairs. Do you know how stupid you look, Brian?
I want to put it on that table there.
Yeah, this is,
You
it's
can't.
like stay within the blue zone, please.
Just drop it and see what happens.
Please, okay. Oh, it's going right through the table. Oh, I'm moving these things around. Oh, it all fell over. Can I put it in there? Why won't it release?
You might just be still accidentally pressing the button by
Oh,
your
it fell.
Strange world we live in, Mr. Jack.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah. What do you see, Jeff?
Well, it's an office or a door's office. Art, stuff on the walls. There's like a desk here with all architectural
Das ist
stuff.
immer gut zu probieren. Also Pre-Programm Sachen und du kannst dann sozusagen
So that blue wall is to just warn you when you're getting close to reality.
It's an amazing experience. Morning again. Thank you.
No, this is, there's a desk here, I can see,
Yes.
and there's some container on that.
yes.
Looks, I don't know what the hell it is.
It looks very different to it was when I got there because I messed it all up.
There's an animal, a bear, something like a bear on the wall. It says Winston set up. And the bear is cut into half. I don't know. It looks all very weird. There's a room over there, another room with a bicycle on the wall and some stuffed animals. It's all very strange.
Does it make you very tired to have this on for a long time?
No, it doesn't make you tired, I don't think so, but it's weird because the things that you see are not common.
And there's a bag on the table, and I can't get past it because I'll bump into the table.
You can walk through that table.
And there's a huge light here. With a,
Everybody's seeing different things.
it's very, very bright. And it's the most weird lamp I've ever seen in my life. On this side of the room, there are things on the floor, bits and pieces of linoleum or something like that, wood, and drawers on this side over here, and another drawer on that side. And I think that's a cask of wine, and that's near the corner there.
Can you bring a bottle back with you?
But I can't get to it because there's a wire fence here which doesn't allow me to go past.
Kannst du auf dem Couch bleiben.
Table?
You can grab this. Oh, and then it goes red. What does it mean?
It means you're getting close to the borders of the space.
Okay.
So if you just take a step to your right, then you'll be more in the center there.
No, then I bump the table.
You won't bump the table.
Now I'm walking right through the table. A huge lamp. Hang on, you switch the light on and off. Whee!
Oh, you can switch the light off. Okay.
Yes. Now it's off. Hey, come on. Go
That's
on
why
again.
it's a lot.
You don't know, it's load shedding.
Okay.
It wasn't really, you had to put it on.
Whoosh. Yeah, there is a grid coming, you know, like you're in a fence.
Yeah, it's just a warning for
You're
you.
too close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't
Yeah.
want to go that close. Okay, I'm going back. Oh, anybody wants to eat?
Yeah.
Menu. I tell you what, it doesn't make any difference with one eye or not.
I see Adam Savage's tested. You see that?
Yeah, that's it. Say thanks, uncle.
This is a lamp, okay? But I'm not pressing anything.
Nee, je vies, je kan maar net kijken, net om je idee te
Okay,
krijgen.
another lamp.
Ich weiß nicht, er hat nie gesagt,
And,
welche Knöpfe jetzt drücken.
Ja,
Bicycle on the wall.
Programm zu
ja, ja,
klicken.
das macht er.
Ja, macht er. So viel für uns.
Ja, ja.
No, it's the same room.
Nee.
It's just
Okay.
to give an impression
No,
of
but we
it.
were all, I thought this is Anne Frank's house.
No, that's not Anne Frank's. It's
Not anymore.
Savage's
I'm
workshop.
looking for Anne Frank.
She's not there. It's like it's a very, especially because your perspective moves perfectly with your head.
It does, eh?
It really is like a very
And then when I touch the lamp, it went off.
Yeah.
That's
Completely
amazing.
black. Gone off, touched it again and switched on.
Yes, yes.
That it actually is exactly.
This thing is boring me.
Yeah, it's because of that one-to-one tracking.
Okay.
Really, that's what root.
I want to grab you. You got him. You got him. You got him.
Are you getting this on video, Penny?
No, you didn't want to go.
Throw it back.
The camera bag in there.
Ah!